Hi, Tommy. Congratulations for making it to the semifinals. And, it's great to see you, Taylor, and Seb go deep into the clay court tournament. So would you attribute these successes to any particular general factor, perhaps?
To a what? Sorry.
To any particular general factor, would you contribute
Oh.
these successes of American players at clay? Thanks.
I mean, for me, it's kind of just having more experience on the clay. I've had a lot of seasons over here, and I got a pretty good training block before coming over here, and I'm feeling more comfortable than I probably ever have. I actually grew up playing on clay. Like, that was all I played on, even before going to play hardcore tournaments. But the green clay, not the good stuff. So. I mean, I'm comfortable on it. I'm really enjoying my time on it right now. But I don't know if there's one factor for all of us. I'm not sure.
Hi Tommy, congratulations for your victory, and Giacomo Rossetti for Il Messaggero. Lots of people in Rome here are talking about your passion about Lazio. I'm really curious about it. And my question is, would you visit one day the training headquarters of Lazio? And what do you think about the season of the team this year? And finally, what's your favorite player? Thanks again.
Favorite player is Immobile. I'm not sure how you guys say it. I went to a game last Sunday. That was the only game I've ever been to. But I really enjoyed it. I became a fan through Riley Opelka. He kind of put me on. I didn't even know how it started for him. I think he had a friend out here in Rome that loved Lazio, and Riley actually really locks in and watches a lot of the games. But yeah, I mean, it's been really fun. I met a couple people involved in the organization and learned a little bit of the history of the teams and the teams here in Rome. So it's been a fun little thing for me.
Hi, Tommy. Giuseppe Di Giovanni from Gazzetta.it. My question is also about Lazio, because you went to a great celebration for 50 years since the first Scudetto with Tommaso Maestrelli. You have the same name of a legend of Lazio. Tommy is like Tommaso Maestrelli. What do you know about that team with Giorgio Chinaglia, Carla Schelli, Re Cecconi? Fantastic team, no? That made history.
Nothing. I don't know too much about it, but yeah, I mean, I'm open to learning if you want to teach me a little bit.
Congrats on your match. I would like to talk about something you said a few days ago, because you made the consideration that, let's say, due to the injury for the first time in many years, you can work a few weeks more to prepare clay courts. So I would like to know how important that was for you, and if it could be a consideration also for the future, so to take maybe before clay more weeks, 3 weeks to prepare it, even if you have to sacrifice some tournaments maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it was really unfortunate, the ankle injury in Miami. I thought I was playing some of my best tennis, but like you said, I mean, for me, it was, I mean, it worked out really well. I had a lot of time to kind of prepare on the clay, and it was kind of like starting from scratch. I mean, I started my practices literally standing on one foot. I mean, you know, like how anybody would when they're recovering from an ankle injury, and then like every day doing a little bit more and a little bit more. And I mean, I got really comfortable on the clay. My whole team has kind of tried to get me to not play early in the clay court season to have a longer training block. And this year I was kind of forced to do it, and I'm happy that it happened.
Andrew?
Talking again about all the success of the Americans with you and Coco and Danielle all in the semifinals. Was there a dinner with a bunch of Americans earlier in the week? Who was there, and did that help get you guys psyched up for this tournament in some manner, or what?
There was like a USA dinner. I don't even know what day it was. I guess it was probably last Tuesday. And I think everyone was invited. It was kind of just whoever showed up. And we had a pretty good group. I think there was like 20 of us, or maybe a little bit more. And yeah, I mean, it was fun. I mean, anytime we can all get together, it's a good time. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the success this week, but yeah, I mean, it's fun.
What do you like on clay, actually?
What's that?
What do you like on clay, actually?
What do I like? I like playing tennis on it. It's been fun this year. Obviously, in the past, not so much fun for me, but I kind of have a different approach coming to it this year. I'm excited to play on it. I'm not complaining about the bounces not being perfect every time. I think that's just part of clay, and it's all about how you approach it.
We talk about Lazio, we talk about dinner, but I didn't understand still what happened today. I mean, this up and downs was about the heat, was about what didn't work? I mean, many breaks, many mistakes. What happened?
Yeah, a lot of breaks happened. I don't think I don't think it had anything to do with the heat. We play in a lot of hot places. Today wasn't too hot, and there was actually a little breeze, so it didn't even feel bad on the court. I'm not really sure, to be honest, why there were so many breaks. And yeah, it was an absolute roller coaster of a match, especially the third set. It was weird, but I mean, I wasn't serving great today. I think my average serve was probably like 105 or 110. I wasn't serving big, and my kick serves were jumping a bit. I was kind of just relying on that, and I mean that's not like a comfortable place to be. And I was on his serve pretty good. I don't think he was popping it like he normally does for whatever reason. So yeah, I mean it was an interesting match. I'm not really sure why it was the way it was.
It's a little bit a follow-up, because in the second set you were up to love, I think, a ball of 3 love.
Yeah.
And you missed. Then you lost your serve playing 4 points, incredible mistakes from a player of your level. And so I wonder
what were the, I don't remember those points.
When you lost the serve in the
at
second set, yes, you went up 5-3. You missed a lot of
the random backhands.
A drop shot, which was a lob. I mean, you made a lot of mistakes which are not usual for you. And then in the third set again, breaks up and down, and 6 break points in the last game and 3 match points. It was an incredible game. Wonderful shots and incredible mistakes. So how do you explain all this? Is this just clay, or it's the fact that you are not used to be solid and consistent on a clay court?
I'm not sure how to explain it.
It's mental?
I don't know what it is. I guess we'll have to work on it and see what it looks like in the next match.
You've been working with Brad for a few years now. What specifically has he added to your, specifically your clay game? I think he's worked with some great clay court players in the past as well, and maybe that's helped that he has all that experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've been with Brad for 4 or 5 years now, and I mean he's added so much to my game, not just like on any particular surface. He's added a lot to my game as a whole. And I mean, I have another coach that I work with when I'm home, Hugo Armando. He's the guy who I really spend time with when I'm home. He works with Brad. They talk pretty much every day when I'm home, and his best surface was clay. And he's kind of the one who works with me a bunch on the dirt before starting the season. Brad came down also to Boca, but I mean, I think we kind of just worked on moving back a little bit, taking a step back, letting points kind of develop and settle. And I mean, you kind of see the court differently when you take a step back, you know, and not everything's so rushed and so quick. I think he wanted me to maybe take a couple steps back today also, but I was kind of stubborn with it because, I mean, in my last match, I was kind of on offense a ton, and today was a lot different. I mean, Hubie can hit the ball pretty big and force you back, so I was a little stubborn to take that step back today.
Okay for everyone? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Forza Lazio.